Hi there, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming by. You have reached Elsie. I'm Elsie and you've reached Ten of Cups Tarot. You've also reached your daily grind for December the 3rd. So I am going to go ahead and pull a card of surrender, so one of the surrender cards, and then I'm going to pull the Oracle, the Wisdom of the Oracle card. I'll pull one of those for sort of an overall, and then we are going to get into a reading, which I am not going to attach to any sun, moon, or rising sign, or Venus or Jupiter. This is going to be for whoever it resonates for. If it resonates with you, it is your reading, and if it's not, don't make it fit. It's okay. You can look at readings on the site here that are your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, also in Jupiter, or you can go to another reader if those aren't working for you. There's so many great readers online, you guys. I do have a video that explains that and some of my favorites. So if you're not getting what you need here, please go find someone who can give it for you, okay? All right, so we're going to go first with a Power of Surrender card. Just one, please, Spirit. Power of Surrender card. Oh, dropped a couple there. Too many, actually, is 4. All right. One Power of Surrender cards, please, Spirit. All right. Surrender frustration. Who doesn't have frustration? I know I do. So it says, surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. Truth. And the key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath. Gosh, if it was only that easy. Center yourself and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And, you know, there really is, nothing has ever been cured or fixed when frustration is involved. When you kind of had it with the situation, it's time to just take a breath, take a step back, right? I'll read it one more time. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So just looking at that, it looks like somebody has been up for a little bit of frustration, whoever you are. Okay, let's get a Wisdom of the Oracle card here. Just one, Spirit, please. Wisdom of the Oracle card here. Not for you. Something is not for you. Let me look at this here. You know, not every relationship is for you. Not every relationship, not every job. We sometimes get ourselves into situations that that we are supposed to get ourselves into, that are supposed to be teaching moments for us. So the whole point is that we learn that not everything is for us. Not everything is as it appears. Sometimes we'll make the wrong decisions if we're not connected to Spirit. We will make the wrong decisions if we're not using our gut and not paying attention to our intuition. Everyone has intuition. It is a little bit easier for the water signs because they are conductors of energy, but everybody does have the ability to listen to their gut. Everybody has the ability to make good decisions based on what they're feeling. So not everything is for you. And that is the number 6. Let me take a look here. Number 6 card. 8. 6. It says, a clear knowing that something is being denied to you. Rejection is God's protection. I love that. Rejection is Spirit's protection. And that's exactly what this was saying here. Not everything is for you. It's okay that it's not for you. Maybe you're not a chess player. Maybe you don't believe in the fortunes that come out of a fortune cookie. And it's okay. Maybe it's not your fortune. Maybe it's not your game. Maybe you need to use your intuition in order to figure out what is for you. Okay? Nice. Okay, so I have already calibrated the cards and I've already said my prayers, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the After Tarot for this reading. Just want to cut here. Gods and goddesses, angels and guides, what do you have for us today for the daily grind? Someone needs to hear a message, Spirit. Who is that? Please send us the messages that are needed most of the highest good. All right, here we go. Oh, right on out with the High Priestess. intuition. We were just talking about that, right? Sometimes it is just not for you. And that's okay too. It's okay if it's not for you. You know, not everything is for us, and we have to learn. Oh, you know, interesting. These cards are kind of like similar in color. It's beautiful how they go together. So frustration is not for you. But yeah, we are looking at the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. So perhaps you're that person and everybody sees you as the beacon of light. You know, that one candle in the dark. Everybody, you know, flocks to that candle for that person for advice. She is also, you can see she is perhaps part of clergy. That could very well be. She is the person of mystery. She keeps all the secrets. So things that you tell her will never get past her. And she is holding the keys. So she's holding the keys to the answers that you need, the answers that she wants as well. And she is also holding a scroll, which is probably information regarding what to do next, regarding your intuition. Let me see here. No, it doesn't really say anything that I understand. Yeah, so the High Priestess is your intuition. So just make sure that you are using your intuition in the things that that you are hoping for, wishing for. Just make sure that you are knowing in your gut that the decision you're making is a good one, because it's time for you to pick between two. So the reason I love the After Tarot is because it kind of gives me an idea of where you've been, where you're going to. You know, you're waiting for to pick somebody. You're waiting for someone to pick you, or for you to pick somebody. And this really sweet thing is here is that this person has found their person. You can see that they're holding the world together. The depiction in the old Rider-Waite deck is that he's waiting, you know, with the world in his hands. He wants to give the world to somebody, and now he's found someone to give the world to. Or maybe she did. Maybe he did, because he was shown as holding it in the past, right? Oops. Because there's love. Yeah, this person has picked you for love. You've used your intuition, and this person has picked you, and I think it's time for you to fall in love. Maybe you'll be doing that before the end of December. Maybe you'll be doing that on New Year's Eve. You never know. A lot of people meet on New Year's Eve and have that first kiss then, right? That person's going to have a lot of passion for you. There is going to be chemistry. Chemistry is going to fly. So you're going to know this person when you meet this person, because they are going to be off the charts with the chemistry. Realize this is the king of fire. He is the king of passion. And I call him the willy-nilly knight because he is just like doing whatever he can, breaking down walls, jumping over things. You know, he doesn't care what's in his way. He's just going in for the passion. So if that's not what you're looking for, just be aware that, yeah, there is passion. This could also mean that this is going to be a very passionate love match, which is really good. And perhaps that person has already picked you, and this will be a very passionate love match. It's a good match. The King of Swords. So we know that the King of Swords is someone who is, you know, waiting for a queen. You can see at the very bottom there, it looks like there's a crown. He's waiting for a queen. He's looking for someone. Thing is that he can be kind of hard to get along with. Not because he's mean, but because, you know, he's very very pointed at the things that he says, and he's very honest, and not everybody can handle that type of honesty. So he is very much mind over heart. So he's not really emotional. He is the person who is really very studious about taking care of the kingdom. So he is making decisions on a daily based on logic and not on emotion. So it can be hard to break into this person's life, to break into their heart and try and make them feel a little more emotional. This king, though, he's really good with his words. So he's a good communicator. He is good with communication. You can see the sword there. The sword's pointing down, which means, you know, if it were to be something that you had to talk about with the king, that he would be open to listening. So he is a good listener as well. Excellent in communication because he's a good listener. Just not real romantic is all. So if you are not into listening to your intuition, you are being urged to, because and you're being urged to do that quickly. So if you don't want to miss out, whoever this reading is for, if you do not want to miss out on passionate love with the King of Swords, I would suggest that you get into your intuition and start asking your gut whether this is the right person or not, because from here forward, things are going to move really quickly. Yeah, you're going to have to decide what you're doing here. So it looks like you've been hanging there a while, though, because someone has come to give you water. You know, you've been hanging there a while, hanging out, trying to see things from a different perspective. It's good to do that, though. It's good to make sure that you are the person, or that your person is the actual person and not just the flash in the pan, not someone who's just coming in for the passion and then leaving again. I mean, if that's what you want, that's great. But I think you're looking for more in depth. I think you're looking for more Two of Cups love, you know, emotional, deep emotional love. I think you're looking for romance, and you may get it in the short term with the Knight of Wands. You may not get it at all with the King of Swords. He will love you in a love relationship, but he's not necessarily the most emotional guy. He's not the rose petal guy or girl. So here we go. We've got the Ace of Swords. So that's coming up under the Two of Cups. And so someone really wants to talk to you about getting together, maybe being a couple. They need clarity. You need clarity. It could be someone who's got their eye on you, someone that maybe you have your eye on, and you just need a really solid yes or no. So if you are looking for a time when you want to talk to somebody about a love relationship, it's probably coming up. And it's probably coming up quickly. So if you're going to be here, you're not going to be able to be here. You know, you're not going to be able to make any good decisions if you haven't come out of the Hanged Man. Yeah, there's a new start here. Whoever wants to talk to you wants to talk to you about love. So this is clarity in love, and then taking a leap of faith. So be careful, though. This fool has fallen off. This guy is such a fool, girl or guy, that you know, they've let go of their pouch that had, you know, any semblance of food or anything in it. The dog's freaking out because they've walked off the cliff, but they're just like oblivious. Look, smelling the flower, smelling the roses, the white rose of friendship. Could very well be diving into the deep, but it's okay with them. They just want to be able to have a relationship. These two kind of fit nicely because this guy is like, nah, I'm just going to go off the cliff. I'm just going to take a step, and this could end up hurting because this person could be in for a short time. Just remember that. But you do have a new start coming up here. Yep. Looks like you have been stuck, though. Stuck trying to make a decision about what's going on. You're not even carrying the swords anymore. I'm just saying. So you don't really even need to put the swords down. Your hands are free. Look, hands are free. It's time to just go ahead and make a decision. Take off the blindfold and make a decision. Do you want the king or do you not want the king? There we go. Those cards came out like that. So do you want the king? Do you want to see him coming at you, or do you want it to be a side swipe? Do you want it to be, whoa, oh my gosh, something that you weren't expecting? Sometimes it's better to expect it than not to expect it. Gotta go card diving. Don't I, through every video, gotta card dive. Hang on. All right. I'm gonna put these back in just because they were facing down, by the way. So I usually don't take the cards that are facing down. If the cards face up, it's part of your reading. All right. Yeah, it's time for healing. So first, make sure that you're healed. The Star card is reminding you, make sure that you're healed. Make sure that you're balanced. 1 foot, you know, in the 1 foot in the on the earth, 1 foot in the water. Make sure that your temperance is good. You will have the wishes that you desire, but just make sure that you are balanced and healed before you move into another relationship. The Knight of Cups is coming to show love and emotion. So the Knight of Cups is coming in to with love messages. Could also be an apology. This Knight of Cups looks like they're drinking from the chalice here, which is interesting. So they're kind of like, what what? I'm drinking from the chalice, so what? I kind of like that. So this person is looking like they're drinking from the chalice. This is the person who is going to be, I'm sorry, there's been sounds around me today and orbs and stuff, so I'm a little bit worried about what's coming. So the Knight of Cups is the guy who's going to come in, or the girl who's going to come in with emotional messages of romance. So they want to bring in some love or an apology or something like that. But you're feeling left out in the cold. So I don't know how the Knight of Cups is going to break through that wall. The thing is this, is that you do need to get your throat chakra unblocked. You can get help if you ask for help. The Five of Coins is a message and a lesson. So things that come to us, some things are a message and some are a lesson. Some are both. This is a message to make sure that you use your voice to tell people what you need, to ask for help. It looks like someone's come in here to help anyway. But maybe this is not your person. Maybe this is just someone who's come to help you. So it warns that you could be left out in the cold if you do not answer this call. If you're okay with being left out in the cold, that's fine. But it looks like the Knight of Cups is coming in to offer either an apology or love relationship information, and you may or may not take it. It looks to me like you'd rather be out in the cold than have to get into another relationship. This is the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is usually about partnership. Now, that being said, what I see here is I see one person looking at some tools that are sitting down. There has been some, this has been, carefully carved out at the top. It's beautiful workmanship. This person has come by and is looking, and there's no one else there. So I feel like maybe you are feeling like there's no one else there, like there's no one else left for you. I'm here to tell you that there is someone for everyone, and that if you choose to listen to Spirit, if you choose to be connected to Spirit, that you will have those answers. This could very well be love. This could be an apology, but it looks like you are the person who is pushing yourself to the outer edge. And you could be doing that with a purpose. Maybe it's that you just need to transform first. Death card on the bottom, just saying. So you could be wanting to get into transformation. Maybe it's time for you to heal for a while before you get into any of that. Right? There could be a soulmate coming though. So maybe you're just not down with it right now. Maybe you just need to do this healing here, and I don't blame you if you've been in a relationship that hasn't worked. I would say don't be scared of love. I would say make sure that you're connected to Spirit to know who that is. The Six Cups are all full of emotion. These cups, I love this depiction because look, there's one up there that's got flowers in it at the top here. And there's four more here. And these two have taken one off to the house. So, yeah. Oh no, it's right behind them there. So, they've decided to plant something that will bloom and grow into a beautiful relationship. So this could be someone from your past. This could be your soulmate. It is the soulmate card. This could be someone from your past though, from a last life. Someone you knew as a kid. Someone maybe you got reacquainted with now that you haven't been acquainted with in the past. Someone you had words with. Maybe someone who is in your school when you were in elementary or junior high. Could be the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, a really good person to get involved with. The King of Cups, like everyone else, has things, right? So the cups being water, of course, right? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Being water, this King of Cups, he can be beautiful and very deep. In fact, he can be so deep that he keeps his feelings to himself because he's scared of getting hurt. So he's very deep and emotional. This can mean emotional love. This can also mean emotional outbursts. So he can be someone who's kind of trying on the nerves, but a king nonetheless. He's done a lot of work. He came out, at the zero, the Fool, like the rest of us, and he's made it to a king status. So he must have some knowledge. This guy's going to give you the Ten of Cups, or this girl. So this relationship here, this one, it could be that it is that you have two to choose from, and that could be why you're stuck. You could be stuck here because you have a king of, do you go with someone who is mind over heart or heart over mind? Which one, right? So it looks like there is a choice for you to make here. I do see you making a choice up here about love. I do believe that you are wanting love, but I don't know that you know exactly what kind of love it is that you want. So this is emotional. The 10 of Pentacles is the abundance, right? It's the maximum, the abundance in Pentacles. It could be money, it could be abundance in other things too. It could be children, friendship, loveship, courtship, just feeling the abundance of, but it usually is about money because, the relationship though is a 10 of Cups relation, or a 10 of Pentacles relationship, the one that you're getting into, or if you choose to get into. It looks like you're kind of, stuck in yourself, right? Higher brain, lower brain. What are we doing? Let's do it. Let's do it. Higher brain, lower brain's like, really? Do we have to do this again? So, this is, are you really going to have that kind of, how do you say are you really going to get an answer from within? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. My suggestion is to connect to spirit if you're having a hard time with that. We have the Queen of Swords. So we have a match set here, which could or maybe is not a relationship of soulmates. Could very well be. Thing is that they are very much alike. They're both head over heart. They're both very pointed with their words, which can be clashing, and sometimes they understand each other because they communicate in the same way. However, that being said, this could be a friendship, a loveship, a soulmate. You're going to have the 10 of Cups in abundance with this anyway. You could be perhaps making a decision to be with the King of Cups because you're no longer wanting to be with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone that you can set your watch by, right? The King of Swords is someone that you can speak with on your own terms. Now, if you notice, one has the sword down. She's got the sword up. Now she has a butterfly on the end of her sword. Are you seeing that? Yeah, butterfly on the end of her sword, which means transformation. So it means she's trying to do better. She's trying to wish her transformation. She just wants to be kinder, softer, lovelier. She is very, like I said, mind over heart. I think that, they're not really looking at each other. This is the way they've come out. They're not really looking at each other, and I'm just wondering if she's wishing her way out of this relationship. If she's hoping for either his transformation or her transformation, or this could be a same-sex relationship as well. As I'm seeing two kings here, right? It could be two kings, two queens. It could be that a relationship is breaking up because this person needs to find their truth. They need to be who they are. And if that means going into the relationship that they need, then no matter what that is, that's what it needs to be. The Empress is, of course, intuitive. She is pregnant with creativity and love. Everything around her blooms and grows. You can see that she has a swan and babies there. So she mates for life, and swans mate for life. She is beautiful, and she could be pregnant with a child. Be careful if you're not wanting to get pregnant. Congratulations if you are. She makes her decisions based on her gut, but sometimes, like the rest of us, it's hard to see. It's hard to know what decision to make because the moon gets involved. And the moon gets involved when there's a little bit of fear, not really knowing what decision to make because you can't see that far into the future. This is a little bit of fear. I don't see it as anything huge, but it's just that you need to use your intuition and to get clarity, to know what's going on. So this to me looks like it is a love relationship that may or may not happen depending on whether or not you want to do that. Please make sure you use your intuition. That is the first card. The High Priestess. You also got the Empress, but the High Priestess is here just to remind you that decisions should be made in a very heartfelt, gut-felt way in order for you to be able to keep going, keep going and moving forward. And, these things are going to move forward fast anyway, so they might hit you quicker than you think. You do have a soulmate card here. I'm just saying, I've got the same suit, which can indicate soulmates. This reading also had a Six of Cups, which indicates soulmates. So you could be maybe getting into a soulmate relationship from here. I hope that was your reading. Let me know if it was. You can put your messages down below. Anything else you need to know about this reading is down below as well. And a description of what it's all about. I am open for private readings if you're interested in doing that. For the month of December, you will get, with your $60 purchase, your $60 reading, you will get a 15-minute reading free that you can share with family and friends. So if you want to gift a 15-minute reading just so someone can try it, just one question, the most important question that they have, you can give them that coupon. I can send you the coupon when you purchase, and then you can put that in a card for Christmas or what have you. So that's a freebie that you will get to pass on to someone else that you love. I don't have anything else to say. This looks like you have a lot of decisions to make, whoever you are. I'm glad I'm not you. Just remember to surrender to frustration. Make sure that you stay in balance, and it's not all for you. You don't have to make a decision right away. It's okay to surrender the frustration and to go to non-action. It's okay to do that. You've got the Hangman here. It's okay for you to hang around and think about it. You don't have to make a decision right now. Okay. I hope that worked out for you. Let me know if it did. I'd like to know if you can share, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'd love to have you here. We are growing our family here on YouTube really quickly, and I would love to have you as part of our family. So if you're interested in seeing any further readings, you can go through anything that I've done here. Really, they are timeless because time is fluid and it's not linear. So those readings could still be resonating for you, from way back when I first started. So go through some of the readings and see what you can find. All right. Thanks for coming by. It's nice to see you. Bye. Mwah.